What's happening still in nation? What is happening, good people? I'm letting you guys know that I am watching the end of this Raiders-Bengals game. I got it on my phone here. 25 seconds left. So I'm going to just let that cook for a moment while you guys say hello to each other. And it's going to be the rapid fire post-game show, pre-game show, rapid fire, guys, and I will explain that to you. But let me just take a look, man. I want to see let me pull up my detailed information on here. Here we go, as far as the injury report and things of that nature. But all right, guys, 1 second. I'm watching it here. You guys probably can hear it. Just want to see the end. Uh-oh. No flag. 4th and goal, 17 seconds left. But how's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? How you guys feeling tonight? How are you feeling tonight? The Steelers will be in a playoff game tomorrow, and the question I have right there, you see it in the title. Will the Steelers or can the Steelers upset the Chiefs? But let me properly introduce this show again. You're going to see me look down as I'm watching it. Actually, let me just do that. Let me watch this final play here. Assuming, and then I'll be right to you guys. Let's see. 7 seconds, 5 seconds on the play clock. Ball is hiked. Derek Carr throws it in, and it's intercepted. Oh, it's not. He's either intercepted or incomplete. Cincinnati Bengals are going to win their first playoff game in a very, very long time. So, congrats to the Cincinnati Bengals. So hello everyone, welcome to the Terrible Towel pregame show. I am your host, SimFBallCritic, live from the Still Basement, aka the Virtual Heinz Phil. How's everyone doing tonight? This is going to be rapid fire, in and out, and I promise y'all that, because you know why? I want to watch some more playoff football, and a very good game is coming on. Yeah. All right, so let's get right to it. Let's say hello to the early commenters. My man Y Diggy in the building, extended family member, Vista Light, Yag TV, another extended family member. Lanisha, hello Miss Lanisha, how you doing this evening? Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Miss Odessa, how you doing this evening? Thank you for coming out, hanging out with us. Excuse me, just ate a little while ago, guys, so you might see me do the little silent burp, if you will. Listen, I'm human, right? Let me turn this light down. Got me looking light skin out here, and no disrespect, but clearly you can tell I'm a brown skinned person. But when the light is up like this, I look like a ghost. Miss Sade, hello, Miss Sade. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate that. Few late nights. Mr. Winningham, what's going on, Mr. Winningham? How you doing tonight, sir? Dietrich Bundick. Who else we got up in here? Quick. Anybody else? Finn Jeremy. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Or Finn Gurmy. Rajon 39. Anybody else? OBM. That's what it is, of course. 804 in the building. And you notice, guys, I didn't say 4. I said 4. 804 in the building. Reggie Reg, another extended family member. What's up? Smitty 753. So, all right, guys, let me get right into it. Like I said, rapid fire. Y'all can't be mad at me tonight, right? I'm trying to watch some playoff football because tomorrow I'm going to be a full-blown fan at 8:15, and I'm going to be locked in. Tonight, I can still enjoy some playoff football. And why not take a look at some of these other AFC teams, just in case. Small chance. Just in case the Steelers somehow sneak through. All right, let's do it. So let's see. Injury report. Let's talk about the injury report. We'll start off with the Chiefs. As of right now, well, we'll do the Friday report, and then we'll do that, And I just spilled a bunch of water, guys. Did y'all see it? Did y'all hear it? Just spilled a bunch of water. But you know what? We're going to keep it moving because I can clean this water up when I'm done, right? My work laptop here, let me just make sure that didn't get wet. It did not. See, guys, see, kids? That's why you want to always keep a lid on your stuff. Just spilled a bunch of water. But whatever. Let's keep it moving, right? Show must go on. So we'll start off with the Friday report from the Kansas City Chiefs, and then we'll talk about who's already in or out. We have Darrell Williams. Darrell Williams has a toe. He's limited. Clyde Edwards-Helaire did not practice on Friday. Orlando Brown was full. Willie Gay was full. Tariq Hill was full. Travis Kelce was full. Tyrann Mathieu full. And L'Jarius Sneed was full. Andrew Wiley was full. And I made a joke out of that. I laughed at this injury when me and Kenyon and Tony talked about it via text. He had a glute injury. How do you have it as an offensive lineman have a glute injury? A glute. And you guys know what the glute is, right? Or where it's close to. How does that happen? Hilarious. But anyway, game status. Darrell Williams, the toe, questionable, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire will be out of tomorrow night's game. As far as the Pittsburgh Steelers, on Friday, Najee Harris was full. Ben Roethlisberger full. Arthur Maulet full. Dan Moore full. Trey Turner full. That's good for the Steelers as far as, you might as well have the guys who started out there, whether, how well we feel about them or not. It's better to have the guys who's been out there playing, right? Now, in terms of guys that are going to be out, we don't know yet. The only one who is listed right now, Najee, is questionable, but there is an update that says that no players are listed. Najee Harris's elbow was removed from the status and is expected to play. So there you have it. So the Steelers look like they're going into the game pretty healthy. Now, I'm going to dive right into my thoughts. Let's dive into the JuJu. Let's dive into the JuJu news. Super duper round of applause to one JuJu Smith-Schuster. I'm going to give him another round of applause because he deserves it. JuJu Smith-Schuster. This is the reason why JuJu is the thumbnail of this video. It's the reason why I chose that exact video, because the last time we saw JuJu Smith-Schuster, that's how he looked. He had the shoulder situation, ended his season, underwent surgery, and now the kid is back. He's been cleared. The doctors have cleared him. He came back to practice, and he's playing tomorrow night. And let me repeat this. I've repeated this throughout the season. I'm going to continue to repeat this. I will not tolerate JuJu Smith-Schuster slander. I will not tolerate slandering of JuJu Smith-Schuster's name. I will not. Criticism? Sure. We criticize every player. We criticize all the coaches. But slander, people saying what he is or isn't to the team, or he's no good, and the Steelers didn't lose anything when they lost him, and and you're complaining about his TikToking and all of that. I ain't tolerating that. You can have your opinion, but I won't entertain any slander of JuJu Smith-Schuster. This shows you the type of person, man, this is. Let me explain. JuJu Smith-Schuster was offered more money to play elsewhere. He came back, he signed a 1-year deal with Pittsburgh to remain with Pittsburgh. Couple reasons why he may have done it. One of the reasons probably was he probably knew, just like everyone else, this is going to be Ben Roethlisberger's final season. He loves Ben Roethlisberger. I'm going to come back and play with them. Maybe next year I'll test free agency, okay? That's honorable. Took less money and came back. Here's the second reason why he may have done it. He really loves Pittsburgh. He says he does. Even his mom says they do. They want to stay in Pittsburgh, right? So then you figure next season, I could get a deal done with Pittsburgh. If I show my commitment and I show my loyalty, I take less money, take a 1-year deal, they're going to take care of me. They're going to take care of me come free agency because they want me here. I want to be here. Those are probably the two main reasons why JuJu Smith-Schuster signed his 1-year deal. And let me show you again how he's a man, how it's impressive and honorable at his age. This kid had season-ending surgery, right? It was called that season-ending season. Can y'all answer this question? What incentive does he have to play tomorrow for his future? What incentive? What incentive? Right? Comes back quick, got himself back in shape or whatever, rehab fast, recovered fast. And, of course, everyone's body is different, but I'm sure the rehab and all that aids your recovery. So he did everything he could do to recover, and he's going to play in a game that most people don't think is winnable. What does that say about him as a man? I'll wait. What does that say about this guy as a young man? Because he's still young. If I'm not mistaken, what is he, 24? JuJu Smith-Schuster can be on my team any day of the week, any day of the year. He's a Steeler. Even if he goes elsewhere, I will never forget what he did for Steeler Nation. On and off the field. This kid is cut from a wonderful cloth, man. And like I said, no incentive to play. But you know why he's probably playing? Probably want to play with Ben again. Probably wants to show his commitment to Pittsburgh. Looks good, right? Gotta look good to Art Rooney. The second, AR2. It's gotta look good to the brass that's cutting the check. This kid is willing to play in a game that doesn't have any real benefit for him. More risk than anything. Could re-aggravate. You see what I'm saying? In a game that the Steelers are not expected to win. That shows you his commitment to the team and the city. Bring him back, bruh. Please. Find a way to keep JuJu Smith-Schuster in Pittsburgh. That's my case closed on that. All right, guys. Really quick, like I told you guys, this is rapid fire. Where we at? 13 minutes. We're going to be done really quick. I'm going to say my piece. I'm going to look over there to see what y'all got to say, and I'm out of here. The question I have is, can the Pittsburgh Steelers potentially upset the Chiefs? Keyword can. Y'all know how I've been feeling about this team the entire season. I'm not backing away from that. I still feel the same way I do. But can they? Sure. Sure they can. But this is what it's going to have to take. Let me explain to you guys, Steeler fans, Steeler Nation, as much as I love you guys, hope you guys love me, it's mutual respect. And as much as we love our team, we got to look ourselves in the mirror and be honest. This is not a favorable matchup for the Steelers. You got to take your fanism off. Take it off. I see you got the coat on. I see you got your fan jacket on. I see the rose-colored glasses. Well, in this case, the black and gold glasses. I see them. Take them off for a minute. Take them off for just a moment. And be real. Be real. This ain't a game the Steelers supposed to win. Come on. If you look at this team and look at what we've been all season, and we supposed to just turn it on against Kansas City at Arrowhead, take the black and gold colored glasses off. Take off your Steelers cap. Be real for a moment. But can they upset them? Sure. Every dog has his day, right? But I'm going to explain to you guys, man. The Steelers will have to play a perfect game. Perfect. What do I mean by perfect? Efficient offense. Sustainable drives. That's number one. Efficient and sustainable. Put points on the board. In the first quarter, preferably. In the first half, you must. Slow the game down, if you will, in terms of the flow, but speed it up in terms of the clock. What does that mean? That means time of possession. Sustainable drives. Run that rock. Pick up first downs. Even if it's a situation where you have to punt. Don't let it happen so early. Minimize your 3 and outs. Don't let it happen on the short end of the field. Gotta play the field position game. You gotta sustain drives. You have to score points. Defense. Gotta keep a lid on it. Maybe they might not run the ball as much. We know they pass happy, but let me tell you something. It's gonna be tough covering all of those weapons that they got, folks. Do you remember the guy who killed us in week 16? Does anybody remember his name? Kind of reminds you of a certain type of chips. Y'all remember that kid? The reason why that's important is it wasn't Tyreek Hill. It wasn't Mecole Hardman. It wasn't Travis Kelce. It was the 4th option. And he torched us. Because we didn't get a lot of pressure on Mahomes. So the defense will have to do a complete 180. Perfect. We're going to have to play a pretty close to perfect game to upset the Chiefs. Is it possible? Like I said, sure. Let's say the Steelers can find the offense that they seem to find in fourth quarters, particularly against the Vikings, the Chargers. You know, if somehow they could find that offense and add the run game to it, and they keep it an even situation where Mahomes doesn't have 30 cracks at it. If they could somehow find that offense and just play enough defense, you have a chance. But I'm here to tell you guys, I appreciate it. It's good to be a Steelers fan because we're always in the talk, the what if, or we're in this tournament. But I do not expect a win come tomorrow. I'm just being real. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. What is my evidence, you guys are asking? This entire season. There's no evidence. Listen to what I'm saying, then I'm coming into the chat because, like I said, I'm getting out of here in about 4 minutes because I don't want to miss a good game I think I'm going to see here tonight. Guys, give me the evidence from this past season that you feel confident going into Kansas City and the Steelers pulling off an upset. I'm not saying they can't do it. So I don't want to hear any of you guys, see, Sim, you doubted them. No. Sim, and I hate doing the third person thing, but Sim always speaks from reality. Anything could happen. Sure, and that's a part of reality too. But I speak with my educated guess based off of my eye. The eye test. The eye test does not allow me to put my beloved Steelers or the love I have for them in front of the eye test. I cannot fool myself to think that they're going to go in there and do something that they're probably not going to be able to do. I cannot fool myself in doing that only because I'm a biased fan. Sorry. And I will end it with this. I hope we do. Oh, man. I would love to come back after the game and like, guys, what? What a game. Oh, my God. Because then if they somehow can beat the Chiefs, now I'm looking at them like, okay. You know, one of the top dogs is out of the way. Everyone else, you probably can at least go toe-to-toe with if you did that to the Chiefs. But seeing is believing. All right? So that's all I got, man. I told you I was going to be quick tonight. We had 20 minutes. I'll stay here a few more minutes. What y'all got? Anything y'all want to say? If y'all want to answer the question in the title or anything else, let me know. What y'all got, man? I'm going to stay here a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Because I'm, like I said, I'm going to watch and enjoy being a fan tonight peacefully and watch the Bills Patriots. James Ponzarello says, if we win, Sim, we are going to the chip. Hey, listen. I can't go that far to say that because, again, I don't really trust us winning. But I'm going to tell you something. If the Steelers are able to go to Arrowhead put on a solid performance, even a gritty performance. Let's say they put a gritty performance on and win. Conversation changes a little. I still will be shaky with them because, again, our team has been up and down. But the conversation changes a little bit because then now you're talking about there's only a few games that you have to play well to get there, right? And if you knock off somebody like the Chiefs, then like I said, anybody else in the AFC, we're in the conversation if you take the Chiefs out. And I understand Tennessee is the number 1 seed, but I'm just saying, we've played them. I know King Henry is probably going to be back, but I'm saying no other team to me would scare you as much as a Kansas City Chiefs. So if the Steelers somehow got that game, it changes the conversation. My expectations wouldn't change, but the conversation definitely changes. What else y'all got? Really quick, man. Dietrich Bundick says, Harvin scares me as the punter, though. Yeah, me too. But y'all know what? The fact that they're going with Harvin, I want that to be a lesson to you guys that think they're going to cut Kendrick Green. Y'all see the parallel there? The similarity? Harvin is a draft pick, and they let Waitman go over Harvin because that's an investment. Kendrick Green was a 3rd rounder. You're not going to see him disappear next season. No, he's going to get a shot, or they might try him at guard or something, but I do not believe it'll be a cut situation. Mr. Winningham says the name of the game tomorrow is ball control, keep Pat Mahomes on the sideline in a jacket. Absolutely, Mr. Winningham. That's it. That's it. Amos says, I just listened to the Renegade and now I'm fired up. It's going to take more than that. They don't play Renegade at Arrowhead. Finn Gurmy says, would you rather see the Steelers lock up JuJu or DJ long term? DJ, in my opinion, both. It's going to be difficult to do it, I'm sure. But listen, you might be able to get JuJu at a lesser rate. Cause you understand? Like JuJu is one of those guys, and it seems like money doesn't drive everything. So you might be able to really sit JuJu down and explain to him why we got to pay you at this level based off of the value, yada, yada, yada. Deontay Johnson, man, is, if we sign him, he's going to get paid because he's been one of the top receivers, especially this season. So I would like to keep them both. But, I mean, if we're talking long term, I might say Deontay as well, man, because Deontay is more of the number 1 guy, and sometimes you lose people, right? And I'd hate to lose JuJu, but sometimes you can't lose a bona fide number 1. My good brother Tony says, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't have us winning. Real talk, we might get punished. I'm not confident in what I saw the whole season. And you can't just turn it on in the playoffs. We shall see. And that's what it is, Tony. You Kenyon and I, we talk all the time, but that's really what it is. You take your fanism out of it. Kenyon already at the draft. You see what I'm saying? You got to be realistic in your assessment based off of what you saw, man. You know what I'm saying? Sade says, I watched some London tape and he is a beast. For sure, Kenyon. I'll look up the other two. Yeah. That London kid is nasty. MT Mooch says, Keith Butler better be studying the Remember the Titans defense quote. Bet they don't miss no tackles. Yeah, man. He better. They better not get a yard. Yo, your defensive coach tell you that they don't cross the line of scrimmage. If you can't get amped up off of that. What else we got, man? Bully Mob Kennel says, how many Pro Bowls 18 have? And with primetime drops, I don't think he's gonna get paid as much as people are thinking. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, we know how the NFL goes. It's based off of the market, and Deontay has the metrics to compete with at least the top 10 receivers. So he's gonna get paid. You know how this game works. That's what your agent is gonna shoot for. It's one of those, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, a couple more. Before I go. Let me throw this out there at you guys. Realistically, what do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow? Do the Steelers upset or do the Steelers lose? M. Marcus says this is the healthiest we've been all season. I smell an upset. Steelers will be fired up. We'll see, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna poo-poo anybody's opinion. We'll see. You know, they might be fired up. Again, my eye test of the season doesn't allow me to believe that they go in and get the job done. I'm just keeping it a buck. James Hayes says, gotta be real about it. Don't set yourself up to be mad. That's it, James. Steelers fans, just don't do that. Don't set yourself up to think that. And look, here's the other thing I'm gonna throw at y'all. Don't be mad that they lose. Don't lose your head tomorrow in the post-game show. I don't want to see y'all going crazy. Dog, they not supposed to win this. Just based off of the season that we've had. So don't be acting so crazy when they lose. Because you probably should expect that they have a better chance to lose than they do to win. Jacob Bellinger says the only reason JuJu come back is because he didn't command the number one on the open market. He wants his money. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, you know. And I wouldn't disrespect that either, you know, on JuJu's part. I wouldn't say, you know, disrespect him for leaving. You know, again, the kid has showed me all he's needed to show me as a man, right? Playing in this game says a lot. Says a lot. Steelers 18, Kansas City 16, just like 5 years ago. Mr. Winningham. That's wishful thinking right there. What else y'all got? Tony B says, I hope so. Dominic says, no way, not getting my hopes up. Yeah. It is house money, Mr. Winningham. You are correct. Real Fact says, I would be mad if we get blown out. I do want them to make this one more competitive. I ain't mad at you for saying that, Real Facts, but honestly, we got blown out in the first one. We got exposed. And I wouldn't be surprised if it went the same way. Now, I would definitely like to see a different result as well. But again, we still got to remember the talent level that we have versus the talent level we're going up against. Our defense against their offense. And it's just, you know, there's no confidence there for me. Last one here. Last two. Y Diggy says, I wouldn't bet a Steeler win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they steal this one. I also wouldn't be surprised if they get dog walked again. But like Ben says, let's go out there and have some fun. Yeah, man. Carl M says, no Ben, JuJu leaving on reputation before it's too late. That's very possible. That is very, very possible. Odessa, last one here. She says, I think it will be another blowout like the first meeting with Kansas City. And that was back in week 16. Yep. Well, here's one last one. Eric Rivera says, I know the defense is not happy with the outcomes from our last meeting. We don't have to be special, just well coached and don't panic. All of this stuff that we're saying, and I agree with all of you, should be fired up. You shouldn't let yourself to get blown out again. All of that. I agree with all of the above. However, we have no control over that. Kansas City, if they're able to just out-talent us or just, you know, all of that might not matter. But I'm with y'all. I hope to see it be a little more competitive. At least be more competitive. Please. At least be more competitive, man, and, you know, put up a better fight. But here we go. I knew there couldn't be a comment go by without some Tomlin talk. So I'll read your comment, Lawrence. Shout outs to James Hayes, man, becoming an extended family member. I appreciate that. Round of applause. Appreciate that. And speaking of which, extended family members, had a busy day today. I'm gonna try to get out this past week's games, all 22 footage to you guys tomorrow, maybe early before the game starts. I'll read this last one. Lawrence says, Tomlin is responsible for the game plan. So if they have the same vanilla play calling, I'm going to be upset. And Tomlin, and rightfully so. Okay. There's an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. So I'll just leave it at that. I just don't see how people put the sole responsibility of play calling on a head coach. but whatever. Bills game just started, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Catch you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the post-game show. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, man. If you like what you saw here tonight, I promise you won't be disappointed. Cut on your notifications so you know when videos are live and streaming tomorrow. Post-game show will follow the game, all right? I'll come right to you guys with a smile or a frown or whatever it is. I ain't going to have either one. Well, I probably would be super smiling because I'd be surprised if they won, but I'm not going to be frowning if they lost. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Have a good night. Enjoy football tonight. Enjoy football tomorrow afternoon and the primetime afternoon. And definitely try to enjoy football tomorrow night. All right? So like always, guys, y'all stay safe. God bless. Good night. And thank you for tuning in to the Terrible Towel pregame show, Wildcard weekend. Peace.